season ng pandemic, nahirapan yung ex ko sa akin. Kasi
Bakit?
Kasi yung mental health ko noon, parang kaaway na tingin ko sa lahat. I don't know why. Naging ganun lang talaga. Is postpartum anxiety and depression.
It's the hormones. It's really the hormones.
And I had 2 kids in a span of 2 years, 3 years.
Sa pa yun, yeah.
Talagang napagod yung katawan.
Hello, Lectionatics. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. In the mids, it is, if you're watching this live, it is officially October 12, 2021. If you're watching the recording, well, whichever day it is, we hope you guys are safe and healthy wherever you are. Kitang-kita na naman siya. Look at our very all-star cast for this episode. What have you guys been up to during the lockdown? Alam natin, we've been seeing your posts. We'll get to that in a few minutes. Pero what have you guys been up to?
Season 1 ng lockdown, medyo nabaliw-baliw ako nung time na yon. It was really harsh on my mental health. Talagang it took a lot to pick myself up kasi akala ko I thought the world was gonna end. So talagang challenge siya for me. And then the second lockdown, ano ba nangyari nung second lockdown? I started working out na. I started trying to...
Was the mental health issues because of anxiety, like you didn't know what was gonna happen, you didn't know what to do, or was it a relationship thing?
Actually, sobrang complicated niya because I had just given birth nung nag-pandemic, and I was
pandemic birth before pandemic birth. Okay.
And then I was suffering from postpartum anxiety after I gave birth. Tapos tumagdag pa yung pandemic, so parang
pandemic.
Sobrang harsh na sa akin. It was really hard for me.
Sa mga lalaking sakit sa ulo, harsh din.
Just being real.
Just being real.
Anyway,
back to you, Chacha.
Ikaw talaga. Pero I can say, medyo nakarelate ako kay
Nag-text lang.
Pero hindi halata. Hindi halata na na-stress si Kylie nung pandemic and even ngayon kasi ganda mo, fresh mo pa rin. But I have to say, medyo nakarelate ako sa'yo. Talagang ka dyan, sasamahan ka sa journey na yan. Yung hindi ka talaga sasabayan kapag tinutoka ka.
Nako, yan na naman. Sakala ko iniwan na natin yung topic na yan.
Hindi ka sasabayan pag tinutopa ka or tinutoyo ka kasi minsan may mga moments after mo mga anak, yung akala mo talagang nababaliw ka, minsan nakatulala ka lang, minsan ayaw mong hawakan yung anak mo, may ganon.
Oo. Ang masasabi ko, during the first season ng pandemic, nahirapan yung ex ko sa akin. Kasi...
Bakit?
Kasi yung mental health ko noon, parang kaaway na tingin ko sa lahat. I don't know why. Naging ganun lang talaga. Is postpartum anxiety and depression.
It's the hormones. It's really the hormones.
And I had 2 kids in a span of 2 years, 3 years.
Sa pa yun, yeah.
Talagang napagod yung katawan ko.
Was it wait, eto na, parang ang ganda na ng usapan. I'm actually gonna start the recording because I'm sure we're gonna be picking up a lot of things from this.
Record na natin. Simula yung kanina. Pete, ikaw nang bahala.
Okay, but let's do the clap nonetheless in 3, 2, 1.
Clap na rin tayo. Okay, go.
We're close to 2,000 live viewers already. Lectionatics, hello and welcome to, I think this might just be the most controversial episode of Lecheng Pag-ibig to. And I know a lot of people, chat, who would be able to relate to our letter sender today. No, you might have read the title. It's about coming out. No, which a lot of people are still afraid to do. Aminin natin, even in the Philippines, kahit na, of course, we're more open to the gay lesbian community. May pagkatabo pa rin.
Meron pa rin.
Especially, I think one of the hardest parts, and we'll deal with that later, is when you come out to your parents. I think that might just be the hardest part. Kasi friends, barkada mo yun. Pwede sabihin, may sasabihin ako sa'yo.
Parang mas madali sa kaibigan. Pwede na lang kung closet gay ka. Diba? Right. Pero pag sa magulang talaga,
barkada mo pa rin sleepover, tapos diba? Nakailang sleepover ka na bro, tapos parang padikit ka.
Or hindi lang sleepover, nakailang sabay kayong maligo. Tapos, di
Ng
ba?
bro, hindi nangyayari
Hindi
yun.
mo alam. Uy, may mga ganon. Wala ka pa ever nakasabay maligo na
Mga
tropa
sword
mo?
fight?
Ay, sa amin kasi mga babae, normal yun minsan. Parang naalala ko ng high school tsaka college days. Pagka may mga swimming, wala kaming pake. Kung makita namin yung private parts ng isa't isa. Sa babae to, I don't know with guys. Mamaya tanungin natin yung mga guests natin. Pero ito na.
Oh, wait. For
Naku,
guys,
alam mo,
I'll answer since I'm the only guy here. No?
Sige. Ano?
Sa guys,
Walang ganon?
hindi, pag nagsya-aanggilan mo na hindi naman masyadong, alam mo yun, out there siya. Diba? Hindi naman nagwawagay-way.
Ako
kasi
talaga,
guys,
I don't know. Tanong natin yung mga guests natin.
Compare ng size
May ganun siya. Hindi kami nagko-compare nung size, pero siguro parang mas more of lang naalala ko before, nung mas bagets pa ako, high school and college nga. Pagka may mga overnight or may mga swimming, di ba? Tapos maliligo kayo, sabay kayo, ganyan. Tapos parang, ay friend, ang laki nung sayo. Pero like, wala talagang mali siya. Ako
Okay.
super, hindi ako masyadong gifted no, sa boobs. So pag meron akong friend na kasabay ko na malaki yung boobs, talaga like ko sinasabi, paano? Papindot. Kasi gusto ko ma-feel kung ano yung, totoo, pero wala talagang mali siya.
Sa girls lang pwede yun.
May ganun kami, may pindutang nagaganap. Hindi ko alam sa dalawang babaeng maganda na kasama natin dito. Pero eto na, i-welcome na natin sila. Naku, nakakatomboy sa ganda. Etong dalawang babaeng kasama natin sa podcast. Napaka-special ng episode na to, guys. We have Miss Andrea Torres and of course, Kylie Padila. Woohoo!
Hey, guys!
Hello.
Guys, we're so happy to have you on the podcast.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And also, our letters are super excited kasi kayo ang bibigay ng advice, which is very apt to what's happening now. But before that, offhand, we talked about, the pandemic, things we did, try to do during the lockdown. Kylie, you shared with us na parang you went through a bout of, was it depression, anxiety?
Anxiety.
All of the above.
All of the above. How did you gave birth to 2 kids, the second one during the pandemic. A lot was going on with your life. Obviously, we know about that. But what was the lowest point, and how did you get over that?
The lowest point siguro was my body gave up on me. I couldn't stand. Every time I would try to stand, nanginginig yung buong katawan ko. So like, even if my mind still wanted to fight, kung ano man yung pinagdadaanan ko, my body just gave up on me. Yun yung lowest point ko.
And what was and this was after you gave birth to your second baby.
Right. Yes.
How did you overcome it? I think that's a trickier question. Parang people are still, in that rut until now. And yun ang tanong how do I get out of this?
I think yung sekreto dyan is to listen to your body and to rest your body and your mind. Kasi ako I had just given birth and ayokong iasa sa ibang tao yung responsibility ko as a mom, and I really wanted to keep moving. I wanted to take care of them. Pero dumating nga sa time na I needed to listen to my body and people just said, just lay down and rest and sleep. Hindi ko nga kaya.
Oo. Ni utak mo kasi, di ba? Kahit if you know what to do, your mind would tell you something else.
Yeah, and I had so much guilt kasi may panganay ako na kailangan din ako Hindi talaga ipahinga I needed to rest. And I did a lot of meditation kasi hindi ko mapatahimik yung utak ko. Kahit nagpapahinga yung katawan ko, yung utak ko naman yung tumitira sa akin. So I did so much meditation. Yun.
And that helped.
Yes, that helped me so much.
Yeah. Let's move to Andrea. Any challenges during the pandemic?
Actually, nakaramdam din ako ng anxiety Kasi parang hindi mo alam kung kailan siya mag-e-end. Siyempre, that time, hindi mo pa alam na mag-work ka soon, na things will somehow get back to normal.
Was it total parang zero na there was a time na walang work?
Wala talaga. And then nakatutok ka sa news, so na-absorb mo lahat. I remember may isang day
lahat
na parang
negativity.
From morning to night, news lang, lahat ng news, iba-ibang channel pinapanood namin, na parang magugulat ka na lang at the end of the day, ang bigat, na parang iniisip mo rin how many years ba itatagal to, kasi parang it seems so unreal when you go to the supermarket and parang, parang iting napapanood ko na parang may zombie na, alam mo yun?
Apocalypse.
Yung kalat-kalat lahat ng mga bagay, parang alam mo yun, kailangan mo mag-unahan sa butter, sa onion, yung mga ibang nandun medyo parang pabulok na. Yung talagang parang hindi lang ako makapaniwala na nangyari yun. And parang, I think no one's prepared for it talaga.
No one talaga.
Pero grabe ha, I commend Kylie for the meditation kasi parang I tried that. Di ba parang medyo nauso siya. Ang hirap! After 5 minutes, parang...
Let's admit it.
Ano na?
In this generation, people are so addicted to their phones. Diba? You don't even, you check Instagram, you check social media, you don't even know what you want to check. It becomes a habit. Napapraning
yung
kapag wala
finger
yung
mo
phone
napupunta na lang doon.
Exactly. Naging instinct na siya na yung finger mo. Parang, okay. Pero wala ka nung talagang pakialam. Ayaw mo naman talaga makita. It just became such a force of habit. Maybe because we are, at home so much. Wala magawa. We need to keep ourselves busy. Not like before. Okay, you're probably in the car. You're driving. Sige, wala kang phone. Now it's just, that's all we're looking at or we're listening to. Diba?
Yeah.
How did you overcome it?
Yung ko na-realize yung importance ng routine. I guess kasi parang nawala yung workout, nawala yung time mo for yourself. Kaya nga parang I really make sure na kasi I wake up 6 a.m. every day. Parang yun yung magic hour for me.
Tita.
Yung tita. Mga 6 to 7. Yung
tita.
Wala pang tao. Ako yung admit ko yan. Wala pang tao nagising. Pero parang na-enjoy
ko yung time ko
mag-isa.
Mas matanda ka pa rin sa aming lahat dito, ha?
Grabe.
Sabi sa'yo, DJ Chacha, I'm a fan. I watch you every day.
Thank you.
Sabi ko, alam na. Sino
kita.
Oo, Diyos ko dahil. Parang I really feel old pagkasama ko si Kylie at Andrea. Pero eto, medyo lighter note naman tayo, no, girls? I think lahat naman tayo, if not everyone, I think most of us na-experience talaga ang depression and anxiety during this pandemic. Pero ang gusto ko malaman is ano naman ang realizations nyo during the pandemic, yung mga parang positibo na nangyari.
I just realized my mortality na every day has to be worth it. And that I just became braver nung na-realize ko yun na this is not forever, diba? All of us are faced with our mortality and bigla na lang hinarap sa atin nung may pandemic and I was just like, okay, F it. I'm gonna do what I want and be who I want to be. Just guys, accept it.
Well, that is, of course, I think I would be with you on that. Na parang there are things na parang, okay, I don't even know. Kasi COVID, wala namang pinili. Rich, poor, middle class, upper class,
wala,
boy, girl.
Lahat apektado.
How about for Dre? What was something that you realized?
I think, nag-improve talaga yung quality ng life ko after. Before pa naman, parang family-oriented na ako. I like staying at home. Pero workaholic din kasi ako eh. So ngayon, parang mas nabibigyan ko na ng importance talaga yung rest. Before kasi feeling ko pag nag-rest ako, parang
may mali.
Naman, parang tamad ka. Pero
may mali.
Yeah,
kailangan kasama sa schedule mo yung rest.
Ladies, we have so much to talk about, but we're gonna get right to our letter sender. Kasi medyo feeling ko you guys would
Teka, tungkol ba yan sa ex? Tungkol ba yan daw sa ex? May nagko-comment lang dito. Ay, hindi. Sorry. Natawa si Kylie.
Ang ganda.
Tsaka si Andrea, medyo parang, ay, teka, parang nag-stock up si Andrea nung nabanggit ko yung ex.
Parehong may,
alam mo, parehong medyo.
Pandemic heartbreak, medyo fresh.
Parehong merong magandang storya, si Andrea at si Kylie.
Kayong tatlo dito, no? I may be the only guy, pero kayong tatlo, mga fresh wounds, ha?
Ay,
the three of you, ha? Ikaw sa tuhod.
Medyo physical lang yun sa akin. Physical lang yun sa akin.
Sa'yo, tuhod nga lang. Okay, well, anyway, eto na. Kylie and Andrea, we have a letter from Jen, and I'm going to read it right now. So here it goes. Hi, guys. My name is Jen, and I am 27 years old, an avid listener of Lecheng Pag-ibig to the podcast. I don't know if you'll have time to choose my letter, pero I feel like your podcast is a safe space when it comes to matters of the heart and the mind. And so, here I go. 3 years ago, I started questioning my sexuality. I mean, dati, puro guys naman hilig ko. Pero for some reason, talking to girls started to excite me more. Soon enough, pati mga crush ko, babae na. I mean, okay pa rin guys, but mas attracted na ako sa mga babae. I've already had 2 relationships with a girl and they both did not end too well. Pero through those relationships, sobrang na-affirm ko yung identity ko na I'm really lesbian. Iba lang talaga ang feelings and attraction ko to women. Guys, here's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I know na I am lesbian, pero what's hard is I do not know how to come out to my parents. Paano ba sisimulan to? Paano ba ginagawa to? Especially for my dad, who is a super conservative Christian. And he even told me before na it's a sin to be gay. I'm sure it will break his heart if I told him my status. Pag-usapan sa bahay about lesbians and gays, I always imply na straight ako. So wala naman silang clue. But honestly, guys, I am so tired. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of living this lie. I want to be free, but at the same time, I do not know how to do it. I only have one best friend who knows about this, and now I'm sharing it on the podcast. Do I need to hide my status forever? Is it even worth coming out and hurting my parents? I would really love to hear from you guys. Super thanks, Jen. I think she knows. She knows what she knows. It's really how do you break something like this to your parents? I want to start with Kylie. I know your dad is, everybody knows your dad and probably a bit more. I'm not sure how is he a strict dad? How strict is he? Or is it just an image?
He was stricter when I was younger. But since nakita niya na I take responsibility naman for the choices that I make in my life, medyo umano na siya. He let me be. He trusts me.
Okay. So, Andrea, how's your dad? When it comes to being strict, people you date?
No way, he's not strict. Conservative siya in a way na very old school yung values niya, which yun din
very
naman
traditional.
Oo, ganun din naman yung gusto ko. Same naman kami doon, pero cool dad siya. Madali siyang kausapin.
Did he ever tell you with any guy, I'm not naming names, ha? Uy, wag yan. Uy, wala ko! Uy!
Pero alam mo, wait
lang.
Ang ganda ng tanong ni Sam. Kasi
Sinasabi
ako, lahat, may mga ganyan na mga magulang. Yung dinidate mo pa lang, parang may chika na agad na, parang anak, parang di masyadong okay. Meron mga ganon sa inyo, your parents, kahit hindi dad kahit yung nanay niyong dalawa.
Ako, ang gusto ko sa kanila, ang ganda ng way ng pagsabi nila, hindi kasi yung na-pressure.
Hindi dinedemand.
More of
parang suggestion lang.
Hindi nga suggestion.
Or opinion.
FYI lang talaga. Parang ganito. Parang very casual yung sasabihin. Pero sa huli, lagi yung sasabihin, pero ikaw, tingnan mo pa rin. Parang ganun. Parang at the end of the conversation, parang binabat ko niya pa rin sa akin. I'd like to ask,
since sa pag-usapan na natin yan, dun sa, yung sa last relationship mo, Andrea, meron ba silang sinabi na parang tumama sila na, tapos parang naisip mo, bigla mo naisip nung time na nawala na, sana nakinig ako sa nanay ko or sa tatay ko. May ganun, meron ba silang sinabi?
Actually, ayokong i-point out yung last kasi in general naman talaga, ako naniniwala ako dito and like ko rin sinasabi sa mga friends ko sa interviews na hindi ko na kina-question yung instinct ng magulang kasi totoo talaga siya. I mean, high school pa lang ako, challenge ko na siya and wala. Kahit yung pinakamaliit na bagay na parang sabihin lang ng mama na, ipin mo kaya yan? Tapos ayaw mo ipin yung damit mo? May mangyayari talaga na parang, oo nga.
Naku, tita, mag-usap tayo, tita. Tungkol sa piling ng damit.
Meron talaga silang pakiramdam na I think Kylie would know na hindi mo may-explain, may connection ka talaga sa anak mo.
Kasi ito, Kylie, ikaw, meron bang ganon na parang may sinabi, tapos parang na-realize mo,
ni-red flag ka.
Nakinig ako kay Papa oo.
Na parang,
Meron.
Without naming the guy.
So wag tayo magsabi ng kahit ano sinabi?
Wala, diniretso niya ako. Sabi lang niya, mag-iingat ka, anak. Ganun.
Okay, when your dad says something like that, Both of
wait
you.
lang, Sam. Kasi nung
Okay,
sinabing
go.
dinerecho, sinabi ni Tito Robin. Tito Robin!
Yan!
I have to say, your dad is one of the nicest
In
guys
fairness,
in the
I must say
industry.
also.
Sobra. Alam mo, Kylie, nakapag-host ako before ng mga mall shows si Sir Robin. May movie sila ni Mariel before eh. Kahit na sobrang haba ng pila ng mga fans, para makapagpa-picture at autograph at sinasabi na ng mga marshals at nung mga kasama ng tao na stop na, tatapusin niya lahat kahit abutin ng ilang oras, kahit magsara yung mall, ganun siya. Pero yun, balik tayo. Gusto ko maging specific, ano mismo yung sinabi niya nung sinabi mo na may sinabi siya na mag-iingat ka? Ang sabi ba ni Sir Robin ay parang manloloko anak? May ganong chika ba? Parang babaero, may ganong hana siya?
Wala naman.
Gusto ko sabihin, ha? Parang may gusto kong sabihin.
Parang ang lalim ng buntong hininga ni Kylie.
Basta
ang sinabi, mag-iingat. Okay na yun, Sam.
Oo,
Okay. Eto na lang.
How about your mom? Meron bang mga sinabi si tita?
Nung una, wala.
When did she start saying na, nako, anak, parang medyo...
Syempre, nagkakaproblema. You know what's so sad? Is that my whole love life is out in the public. Hindi ko...
Hassle ba? Both of you. For both of you. Diba? Pareho, I mean, you guys were, both love lives of yours recently were both out in the public.
Sobra nga.
I personally, before you answer, my fiance is always baliktad. She always says na, alam mo, just do your thing. Wag mo na ako dyan. Of course, kinukulit-kulit ko siya on social media. I post about her, but siya personally,
it's private.
Yeah, she always says, just
Pareho
do your
tayo.
thing. Wag mo na masyadong i-damay-damay dyan.
Huwag mo ko i-damay. Ganun sinasabi.
Exactly.
Gawin mo yan
words,
sa huwag mo ko i-damay.
Do your thing. I'm not gonna be against it. I know what it entails, but wag mo na ako i-damay. How about for you guys? You guys had very public relationships.
Nung una, I enjoyed it kasi parang you're sharing your happiness with everybody, diba?
Yeah, true.
It's nice to share the good moments sa buhay mo, sa relationship mo. And yun nga yung sinabi ko, it's nice to share positivity like what Andrea says. But yun nga, when push comes to shove and things are going downhill na, yun yung hindi masaya. Kasi those are the things you wanna keep private na sana wala nang masyadong
makialam.
Ako yung word, nakikialam. Kasi mahirap na nga yung sitwasyon, tapos we're inviting that pa. Yun lang yung, medyo I'm annoyed na ako. Parang dumadating na ako sa point na, oh my God, I give up. Ayoko nang, sana mag-change ko yung mind ko. Yeah, ayoko nang ganito kalaking responsibility na, diba?
You have to answer to people you don't know.
And I have to let myself be human. But I can't sometimes kasi, diba, ang daming nakatingin and I just don't like it anymore.
Andrea, was it hard for you?
Ako naman more of, may feeling ka rin ng guilt, I guess. Kasi parang yun nga, kasama sila nung mga times na okay kayo. So parang, of course, hihingi sila ng explanation, normal naman yun. May mga tanong nila. Oo, na parang ang hirap lang.
Paulit-ulit pa. Nakasampung explain ka na. Ito pa, kung number 200 na, susulat ka na lang para i-post mo na lang sa, ito kasi nangyari. Ayan.
Maloka ka, Sam. Ang laki ng mundo pareho ni Kylie tsaka ni Andrea. Exactly, so every time kumari nagka-problema sila sa kanya-kanyang relationships, ang dami nilang kailangan. Crazy. Ang daming magme-message. Lahat ba to pag-e-explainan ko? Parang gano'n na sa utak nila.
Dealing with so much shit. And here you are have to explain yourself to people you don't even know. Diba? And it's part of the job. I mean, it's part of the job. Let's admit it.
Yeah. And parang it's hard to explain din sometimes kasi you also want to protect naman everyone involved in the relationship. So parang yun, the best thing to do na lang talaga minsan is to keep quiet para lang mas peaceful, I guess, for everyone.
And it'll just fade away.
Yeah, kasi hindi naman healthy for people. Parang hindi ko naman intention for people to take my side. Parang ganun. I won't get anything out of it. So parang I think the best takeaway is parang for everyone to move forward na lang.
Ang ganda.
Galing. Ganda.
Okay. Punta tayo dito kay Jen. Jen is dealing with this issue of coming out to her parents. She told her friend already, your best friend. I think that's a good step, honestly. Diba? Before you tell your parents, it would be nice to tell somebody, you know, para lang meron kang another head working with you towards, you know, opening up. Number one, should she even open this up to her parents, especially her dad, who is super hardcore Christian?
For me, I think there are so many aspects of her to consider before she opens up to her parents, her dad. First and foremost, dapat importante yung support system niya outside of the family, because whatever happens, dun sa pag-amin niya, she needs a place to be supported kahit na nasabi na niya. Just to be safe. Kasi I have heard